So hey everybody, what's going on? Look, my name is Terry, and today let's talk some more tech here, shall we? This is coming from our good friends over at Sony, and they have finally confirmed a brand new camera for all of you vloggers out there, or at least that's who they're catering this camera for, from what I'm able to tell. This is the brand new ZV-E1, not to be confused with the already currently available ZV-E10. No, this is a brand new full-frame vlogging camera, and what makes this special is what's inside of it. Y'all already know how legendary the A7S III is, right? Well, they're taking that sensor, all the good stuff about that, and shoving it inside of a little bit more, a little bit more affordable camera body with some apparently pretty cool features. Now, from everything that I've seen coming from specs regarding this camera, I got it in my notes right here, and don't worry, everything will be down in a pinned comment for you all to go check out some articles here. It's going to be, of course, the ZV-E1. It's going to be a brand new E-mount camera, so all of your lenses that you already might have, if you're a Sony fan, they'll just be able to be slapped right on there, no problem at all. It's going to have the same 12 megapixel sensor, again, from the Sony A7S III. It's going to have 4K 60, no crop, and at a later date after it's released via a firmware update, it's pretty much confirmed that they're also going to include 4K 120 with no crop as well, with no pixel binning, so that's pretty cool. It's going to have an extended ISO range up to 409,000. It's going to have the autofocus from either the A7R5 or the A7 IV, which is, of course, the A7 IV is the camera I'm currently using to film this on right now. And I say either one of those because there are some websites that I've seen that it's going to have the autofocus capabilities of the A7R5, but then I've seen other ones say that it's going to have the autofocus from the A7 IV, which either one, in my opinion, is going to be really awesome. And apparently, they're going to have some AI functionality and features baked right into the camera as well to make the autofocus capabilities of that new camera, again, the ZV-E1, even better than the autofocus system that it's borrowing from the other better cameras, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So this should be pretty darn cool. Now, the body size is going to be very similar to the ZV-E10, and it's going to be the size of around the A7C with some FX3 style elements. And here's the thing, okay? It's stated right here that's going to cost slightly below $2,500, okay? And I'm not doubting that it's going to be an amazing camera. And for all of you vloggers out there, this year might be your very first step into the interchangeable lens camera realm. You know what I mean? So this could very well be your first camera from Sony, if your first camera just ever in general. So you're going to be able to play with, like S-Cinetone, S-Log3, at least I would assume, for that kind of price point. But what sort of kind of, it just kind of makes me wonder, other than the better autofocus thanks to the AI inside the camera and everything, if you want that kind of quality, just go out and buy a A7 IV. The A7S III is still widely available on Amazon, B&H Photo, eBay, for that matter, and they're all around the same price. Granted, yeah, the A7S III is a little bit more expensive, but I mean, it's an A7S III just in a smaller body, And every single article so far that I've read about this, it hasn't actually mentioned if the camera's going to have an EVF or not, because this is supposed to be a vlogging, video-centered camera, So if you're taking videos, vlogs, why would you ever need to hold the camera up to your eye? You know what I mean? So I really don't know where this camera is coming from. Like, if you only want to take videos, that's great, sure, go for it. But personally, if it were me buying a camera, I would always go for photo first with really good video capabilities in the background. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the reasons why I moved with my A7 IV here, because it takes amazing photos. And obviously, the 4K footage you're seeing from this thing, it looks beautiful as well. And then on top of that, if you want an even more capable camera, save up a little bit more and go up to the A7R5. Or if you want an even more affordable option, in my opinion, and it's the one that I would actually go with if I was in the market right now for a new camera, I would go with the Panasonic S5 Mark II. That is an amazing camera, incredible phase detection, autofocus finally inside of a, S5 body, which just that by itself is incredible, but the color science, beautiful. L-mount lens selection, awesome as well. And the kit, that's the body plus the kit lens, brand new out the door, is like $2,200. So yeah, it's only a few $100s cheaper than this new ZVE1 is supposedly going to be coming in at. But I mean, at least with that camera, the S5 II, you'll have a viewfinder. You'll also have that really good, reliable autofocus now and everything as well. So just personally, okay, here. If I was a beginner, if I was getting my very first mirrorless with interchangeable lenses, then yeah, sure, I could see how this new camera might be something up your alley. But if you want a good vlogging camera from Sony, you got the OG camera, the one that essentially is legendary for vlogging from Sony. It's the ZV-1. It's essentially a point and shoot style camera. Or you got the ZVE10, again, right here, $1,500 with a lot of accessories. And then on top of that, you also have the A7C. So, I mean, yeah, it's cool that you're getting a vlogging style camera with the A7S III sensor, because as we all know, that thing is just a legendary sensor, legendary camera by itself. Again, don't get me wrong. But maybe I'm just confused on who this is actually for. Again, if you're a new videographer, new vlogger, sure, but I think for the same price or even cheaper, you might want to consider some other options. But hey, you know what? What do you guys and gals out there think? Do me a favor, sound up in the comments below, and hopefully by the next video, I'll actually be 100% better and I won't sound so dang nasally. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. Catch you guys and gals later.